Sticking with the boosters just for now, you mentioned the booster campaign that began last year. At this point, doctor, there are still many, many Americans who have yet to get the first booster, let alone the second one that you're planning to get in the coming days. I believe nearly two-thirds of eligible Americans have yet to get a single booster. Why do you think that is? What are the concerns that you are hearing?
I think that people really have pandemic exhaustion, quite frankly. I think that it is, even if you look at the numbers of the amount of people who go and get their flu shot every year, those numbers are, or adults really, those numbers are dismal. And so we are facing this level of exhaustion that is very hard to come by, even if it is not about vaccine inquisitiveness or hesitancy, so to speak. People really don't necessarily think that the risk is high enough for them to continue to go get boosters, which is at this point seemingly has been, as close to every 6 months, which is a lot for many people. And so I think that we're dealing with that. I think that the level of intensity around convincing people or educating people around the vaccines that we had very early on, because of the intensity of the pandemic, was higher. And so there was some level of, making sure that people knew about the vaccine so that they could go make their educated decision whether or not they would get it. These boosters come on board, and many people don't even necessarily know enough information to make an educated decision. I think that we haven't necessarily, and I'm included, quite frankly. You can blame Harvard and my new job for that, but I think we haven't necessarily educated and kept the conversation going with people in the most diligent manner in order to really help them to continue to be abreast of whether they want to be boosted or not.